Brentford versus Arsenal this weekend. Game that is on Sky at midday on Sunday. Well, Arsenal come into the game still top of the division with 15 points from the 6 games played so far. Obviously, last time out was the defeat away to Manchester United when they lost 3-1. They just came up, I think, that day against a resurgent United that everything went well for them. And Arsenal, I thought, had some good chances, but really they relied, I thought, too much on Jesus up front. If they can start spreading around the chances, I think that'll suit them a lot better. As far as the game on Sunday goes, well, Brentford haven't played for nearly 2 weeks now, so it comes around the game time. These days that doesn't really affect players. They're always match fit, and I don't think there'll be any change in the lineup or formation from the win against Leeds last time out when we won 5-2. Arsenal, well, we know what they're like. I think they are so quick going forward. Sometimes they can be vulnerable at the back, but that's only towards the end of the game. If they don't start well and score goals, I think they then try and start to be vulnerable at the back and start making errors. And Brentford, if we can hang it on in the game long enough, I'm sure we'll create good chances. And with informed players like Ivan Toney, Brian Bramo, Keane Lewis Potter looks impressive as well in the games he's played, and of course Wissa, who seems to have a knack of scoring goals. As a score prediction, I'm going to go 1-1 for this one. I think we're more than capable of holding our own. As I said, the only thing that does always scare me is the pace of the Premier League, but already this season I feel quite confident that Brentford can match that. We've got some quick enough players in our own team, and with a player like Raya, who is one of the best goalkeepers you'll ever see, with his distribution from his own penalty area, changing sort of defence into attack in an instant. I think we've got quite a secret weapon there. So all in all, I'm still staying 1-1. I think that'd be a good result, and hopefully it'll be a good game. It'll be a strange atmosphere, I'm sure, to start with, but once the game gets going, after all the pre-match remembrances of Her Majesty, I'm sure both sides will put in good performances, and a good game will ensue.
Arsenal versus Brentford. Obviously, last year this was a 2-0 to Brentford game. Arsenal coming on the back of a loss against Manchester United, so hopefully we'll get back to winning ways. And Brentford just beat Leeds 5-2, so I'm hoping for a win. I'm confident. Obviously, Brentford at home are good, though. We need to get back to winning ways if we want to compete for top 4. I think Brentford have been quite good this season, but Arsenal have been better. We've got a good team. I think we can win this game. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Arsenal. I feel like Brentford will score. I feel like Arsenal probably maybe Jesus to score, hopefully. And we try our best in the Europa League. But come on, you guys.
Arsenal versus Brentford. This was one of the games that I wasn't looking forward to. Ever since Arsenal signed Jesus, for me personally, I already kind of pushed them towards top 4, maybe even getting in that top 3 spot. Because I like Jesus. I think he's a dangerous striker. He's just one. He's a true. For me, he's a true poacher. Like you'll have him, you don't. You're 1-0 down. You have him, you don't. You're 2-0 down, etc. So in that sense, I'm quite worried because we still, to my knowledge, won't have any of our centre backs with pace on them, or really any sort of agility on them. So Jesus has the ability to run rings around us. In the fullbacks positions, you've got Hickey and Rico Henry. I'm good with that. Midfield, I don't think we're going to have Norgard. We may well go for the same middle three, but I doubt it, unless we really have to. And the front three, I think we'll stick with Lewis Potter again, or we might give Damsgaard his first start. But yeah, this is definitely not a game I'm looking forward to. If we could have played it one after the other, I might have been a bit more confident. But I don't know. It just doesn't. Like Arsenal have had the time to go back and look at what they've done wrong against United. I think that was the last game. Whereas Brentford were running on the high of the 5-2 against Leeds. 5-2? Yeah, 5-2 against Leeds. A lot's happened in a week. But yeah, I think if we were going straight into the Arsenal game with that, we would have the positive sort of vibe. But we've had oh my gosh, we've spanked Leeds to like, oh, we're not playing this week. So I think it was 2-1 last year, and I say it's going to be the same scoreline. But for the first time, it won't be Norgard that gets the Brentford goal. But yeah, I'd go 2-1 Arsenal.
Brentford versus Arsenal, Sunday 12 p.m. on Sky Sports. It's a TV game. It's going to be a great game, I think. Two very good sides. Arsenal through and through, and I'm impressed with what we can do this year. But this is a good test against a very decent side who love playing at home, who have a great support and a great coach. And of course, I want to see Brentford do well throughout the season. But this is one of the 2 games of the year where, unfortunately, that's not the case. I want my Arsenal to go out there and make a statement and win the game. And I think we can do that. I think Brentford are a decent side, as I've already said. But I think if we run the game and we start well and we take our chances, we win the game. It's that simple. There is a goat in class. No offence to Brentford, they are still a good side, and they're a top 10 side for me. If they start connected and playing well consistently, they've got some great players. As I'm sure Dougie and Rhys have already alerted to in their previews. Ivan, Tony, and Brian are a threat. Norgard's not playing, but he's a great player. And obviously Rico on the left is someone who probably will get even called up and potentially a bigger move in the future if he continues at the level he's playing at. For this game, though, obviously I'm going to back my team. I think we bounce back from the disappointing loss to Man United. I think we take our chances and we dictate this game. Brentford will have chances, and I think they will score. But I think we will be too strong for them in the end. So I'm going to say 3-1 for the mighty Arsenal.